Improve authentication. Authentication, or identifying and verifying who's contacting you via your IVR chatbot, is the gateway to unlocking benefits. This is the fourth in a 10-part series of videos to help you get maximum ROI from your conversational AI platforms. And today we're talking about authentication. Like I said, it's important because it's the gateway to self-service. Most of the tasks that your customers want to engage in and that you want to automate require you to know who you're talking to and to know that it really is them and not a fraudster. And to do that, you need to authenticate. There are three areas that can trip us up in authentication. I want to go through these. The first of them is what you're asking for. So typically we'll ask customers questions to check who they are and that they are who they say they are. And we need to make sure these questions are questions that our customers can answer. So avoid asking for account numbers that they wouldn't have to hand, and instead try to use things that they will know, like their telephone number, their zip code or postcode, their name even. Once we've considered, are we asking the right questions, the second challenge is, are we getting matches in the data? Often one of the issues with authentication is that we're capturing the right information from the customer, but when we hit the database, we don't get a match. And this can be simply because the data quality is low, or maybe we've got the right data in there, it's just not in the right format. It could be because the customer's got multiple accounts and they're giving us one account number when really they're talking about a different account. So look at the data, look at where you're getting failures in the back end and not coming up with matches, because it could be a data quality issue. The third area is recognition and understanding. Now, this isn't such a problem with chatbots because there's not a recognizer here, but when we're using IVR and we're trying to understand what someone's saying over the phone, we usually need to use speech recognition, and we can have challenges there with long numbers, particularly long alphanumeric strings. And so try and pick something that is easier for the recognizer to understand, and also, you don't have to recognize these verification tokens blind. Once you've identified who a customer is, you can pull back the data that you're going to use to verify, and you can't just use that, otherwise the recognizer will just default to the right answer. You have to have a decoy grammar in there with some other alternatives. But for example, if you're capturing postcodes, even names for verification purposes, you don't need to have all the names in the world there. You don't need to have all the postcodes or zip codes in the world. You just need the one you're looking for and a decoy grammar with some other postcodes in there, other zip codes, other names that ensure the speech recognition doesn't just default to the right answer. So consider these three things, try and make some changes and unlock much, much more value from your existing automation. So like I said, this is the fourth in a 10-part series of videos to help you get maximum ROI from your conversational AI investments. If you're not already connected with me, please connect with me on LinkedIn so you don't miss future videos, and consider signing up to my weekly newsletter, Teaching Robots to Talk. And check out our YouTube channel where you can access playlists with all of these videos on demand.